Quadratic equations. They might sound intimidating, but don't let the name fool you. These mathematical expressions are more than just formulas on a page. They're powerful tools that help us understand the world around us. From the arc of a basketball to the design of bridges, quadratic equations are everywhere. They're the hidden language of motion, shape, and engineering. By grasping the basics of quadratics, we unlock a deeper understanding of the universe's elegant mathematics. So, get ready to embark on an exciting journey into the world of quadratic equations. We'll demystify their secrets and equip you with the knowledge to solve them like a pro. Get ready for some fun with algebra. Let's break down what a quadratic equation actually is. In its simplest form, a quadratic equation is an equation where the highest power of the variable is 2. It's like a math sentence that says, find the value of x when it's squared, multiplied, and added to other numbers to equal 0. The standard form of a quadratic equation is x2 plus bx plus c equals sine 0. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it looks. A, b, and c are coefficients, which are just fancy names for numbers that hang out with the variable. X is our mystery variable, the unknown we're trying to find. The 2 means we're squaring x, multiplying it by itself. Remember, a cannot be 0. That's important because if a were 0, we wouldn't have an x2 term, and it wouldn't be a quadratic equation anymore. Factoring is like finding the secret code to unlock a quadratic equation. It's a technique that involves breaking down the equation into simpler expressions, making it easier to solve for x. Imagine you have a quadratic equation like x2 plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Factoring helps us rewrite this equation as x plus 2, x plus 3 equals 0. Notice how we've expressed the original equation as a product of two simpler expressions. Now, here's the key. For the product of two things to be 0, at least one of them must be 0. This means either x plus 2 equals 0 or x plus 3 equals 0. Solving these simple equations gives us the solutions x equals -2 and x equals -3. Sometimes, quadratic equations aren't easy to factor. They're like stubborn puzzles that need a special tool. That's where the quadratic formula swoops in to save the day. This formula is a mathematical superhero that can solve any quadratic equation, no matter how complicated it seems. Here's the formula in all its glory. X equals b plus b2, 4ac. 2a. It looks a bit intimidating, but it's really not that bad once you break it down. Just plug in the values of a, b, and c from your quadratic equation, and the formula does all the heavy lifting, spitting out the solutions for x. Section 5. Completing the square, a geometric perspective. Completing the square is like, well, a geometric puzzle where we manipulate the equation to create a perfect square trinomial. It's a visual way to understand and solve quadratic equations. Imagine you have a square with a side length of x plus b over 2. The area of this square would be x plus b over 2 squared, which expands to x squared plus bx plus b over 2 squared. Notice how this looks similar to our standard quadratic form. By adding and subtracting b over 2 squared on one side of the equation, we can complete the square and rewrite the equation in a form that's easy to solve. It's like rearranging the pieces of our geometric puzzle to reveal the solution. Section 6. Quadratics in action, real-world applications. Quadratic equations aren't just abstract mathematical concepts, they have real-world superpowers. Let's explore a few examples. Projectile motion. Ever wondered how to calculate the trajectory of a baseball or the arc of a fountain? Quadratic equations describe the path of objects moving under gravity, helping us predict their height and distance. Engineering marvels. From the curves of suspension bridges to the design of parabolic microphones, engineers use quadratic equations to create strong and efficient structures. Financial modeling. Quadratic equations help analyze profits, predict market trends, and make informed financial decisions. These are just a few examples of how quadratics shape our world, showcasing their practical significance. Section 7. Why mastering quadratics matters. Understanding quadratic equations empowers us to solve real-world problems, think critically, and appreciate the beauty of mathematics. It's a fundamental concept that opens doors to advanced math and science, paving the way for future explorations. Whether you're pursuing a career in STEM or simply want to expand your mathematical horizons, mastering quadratics is a valuable asset. It equips you with problem-solving skills that extend far beyond the realm of algebra. Section 8. Practice makes perfect. Tips for quadratic success. Solving quadratic equations is like riding a bike. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Here are some tips to boost your quadratic solving skills. Start with the basics. Make sure you understand the standard form of a quadratic equation and the different methods for solving them. Practice, practice, practice. Solve plenty of examples to solidify your understanding and build confidence. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're struggling, don't hesitate to seek help from teachers, tutors, or online resources. Remember, mastering quadratics is a journey, not a race. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and enjoy the process of discovery. Section 9. Conclusion. Embracing the power of quadratics. Congratulations on embarking on this exciting journey into the world of quadratic equations. You've learned about their structure, different methods to solve them, and their real-world applications. Remember, quadratic equations are not just formulas on a page. They are powerful tools that unlock a deeper understanding of the world around us. Embrace the challenge, practice your skills, and soon, you'll be cracking quadratics like a pro.